He's here.
Hey, you continue to be you, and I mean, we'll see each other in the future. But other than that, I ain't got no bad blood. Before they stopped it, I said every time I stop somebody, I called it out, didn't I?
Every time he come in the corner and talk to me, I said, yo, difference. And Tank was holding the conversation. Tank said, yo, I'm about Tank can't. Every fight Tank comes to tell me, I'm going to knock him out.
He is here, you continue to be you, and I mean we see each other in the future, but other than that I ain't got no BL blood with. Finally Gervonta Davis has broken his silence and shared his side of the story regarding his split from longtime trainer Calvin Ford. The news of their separation came recently after over a decade of collaboration. Calvin Ford confirmed the split, citing ongoing training camp activities, or Davis's reluctance to address the situation publicly. Davis had remained silent on the matter both before and after Ford officially announced their parting ways. Before they stop, I said every time. Corner breaking his silence has shifted the narrative, suggesting that the split wasn't solely due to Floyd Mayweather's leniency but rather John Davis's reaction to Leonard Ellerbe. It's been revealed that since departure from Mayweather Promotions, he no longer had to remain neutral between Davis and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Following his departure, Ellerbe has focused all his attention on Davis. While Ellerbe has been supportive, Calvin Ford believes many of Davis's poor decisions can be traced back to Ellerbe's influence difference, and Tank was holding a conversation. Tank said, yo, I'm about Tank every fight. Tank come tell me I'm going knock him out. As a result, Calvin Ford hasn't been comfortable with Leonard Ellerbe's growing influence. Earlier it was a close-knit team consisting of Gervonta Davis, Calvin Ford, and Kenny Ellis. Even under the Mayweather Promotions banner, their unity was so strong that Floyd Mayweather Jr. had to respect their bond. However, since leaving Mayweather Promotions and welcoming Leonard Ellerbe, their once solid relationship has been under threat. Talk to him. I'm not talking to little Tank anymore, I'm talking to the grown man Tank, for being with him for so many years. It's amazing this here, a kid from a man to a grown man, and this fight is everything. Moreover, Gervonta Davis has made several career decisions that he believes were influenced by Leonard Ellerbe. Davis claims that his trainers share this view, considering Ellerbe's involvement as a negative factor. According to Davis, his entire camp stands against his close association with Ellerbe, believing it has contributed to some of his poor choices. Just his family, his loyalty. I looked at my trainers as like they like dads, you know what I mean, they've been to them. Leonard Ellerbe aligns himself with whoever offers the most profit. He was with Floyd Mayweather when he saw the benefits from that relationship. Once those benefits faded with Mayweather's fighters, he shifted focus to Davis. This is precisely how Davis's team views Ellerbe. Except for Davis himself, it was this dynamic that ultimately led to Davis's decision to part ways with his longtime coach Calvin Ford. Leonard Ellerbe played a key role in the company's growth during Floyd Mayweather's career, helping to promote some of the sport's biggest fights, including Mayweather vs. Pacquiao. He also played a significant part in shaping Gervonta Davis's career, turning him into a pay-per-view star. Ellerbe was responsible for promoting Davis's recent fight with Frank Martin following his departure from Mayweather Promotions. Since Davis split from Mayweather Promotions in 2022, he has gone on to face top names in the lightweight division, including Romero, Hector, Luis Garcia, Ryan Garcia, and Frank Martin, some of the most prominent figures in the weight class. It's not difficult to believe that parting ways with his former mentor was the best career decision for Davis. At least many boxing commentators and showbiz experts seem to think so. Over the past few months, Davis has been engaged in a public feud with Floyd Mayweather on social media, with both sides taking jabs at each other, and it's a big fight, right? And Tank's going to get every last one of these guys y'all want him to get. He just can't get them all in one night. Did you see what he tweeted at Shakur? No, I didn't. He said, I got a 67 fight deal, you're in there. However, following Davis's recent fight against Frank Martin and Leonard Ellerbe's departure from Mayweather Promotions, boxing commentators began to highlight why Davis's decision to leave Mayweather was the best move for his career. A popular YouTube boxing commentator known for his insightful takes shared a clip titled "Tank Davis Leaving Floyd Was the Best Thing for His Career." The commentator argued that while Floyd Mayweather remains one of the biggest names in boxing, his approach to Managing fighters is primarily motivated by financial success rather than long-term legacy. According to the commentator, this money-driven mindset from Mayweather can have detrimental effects on a fighter's career. Citing Davis's departure from Floyd Showbiz, the adult stated, "I said Tank has arrived now, he's his own man, got a 6-7 fight deal, you're in there little bro, yeah, but he always been on Tank's radar. It just can't happen right when you guys." It's also worth noting that Mayweather Promotions has struggled to establish many top-tier fighters. The most talked-about name in their stable is Kermit Moton, who has barely 3 professional bouts under his belt. Adding to the instability, Leonard Ellerbe has stepped down from his position as CEO of Mayweather Promotions, with Richard Schaefer replacing him. A sudden change in leadership doesn't exactly inspire confidence in the company. Here's why. Floyd Mayweather and Davis have been feuding online recently. Mayweather and Devon Davis first crossed paths in 2015 when Davis was still a promising prospect, not the established star he is today. The show stopped playing with him. Give him his props. They still don't want to give him his prop, but that's good. We're from the mud. Seeing Davis's talent, Mayweather quickly offered him a contract with Mayweather Promotions. However, by 2022 Davis separated from the boxing legend, moving his fights to PBC. Their relationship improved over time, but things took a turn when Mayweather made comments suggesting some fighters choose to spend their money rather than invested. Davis, feeling targeted, took offense, alleging that Mayweather was referencing him. Shortly after, rumors emerged that Floyd was stuck in Dubai due to unpaid dues. Since then, the two have been exchanging heated barbs on social media. For what does he mean to you when you say we hear that name? What does he mean when you first hit it? A father, father, and then he's one of the guys that held a lot of these at one point. Floyd even claimed that Davis's fight against Frank Martin was cancelled and urged fans to watch the Alex Perez vs Tetsuo Taira fight in the UFC, which further angered the unbeaten lightweight. Davis mocked Mayweather for Ellerbe stepping down from his post, later adding, "If you sign with this fraud, he will mess your career up. He is not a good businessman at all." Davis's comments about Floyd ruining careers align perfectly with what the adult had been explaining. Moreover, Mayweather Promotions has struggled to maintain success, particularly when it comes to big fights. This whole family together, him with Kenny, but for sure like them too, they held the whole camp together, for sure wouldn't be here without him. However, Mayweather Promotions hasn't fallen apart yet, and there's still a possibility they could turn things around. Despite this, it's undeniable that Gervonta Davis has been involved in bigger fights since leaving Mayweather Promotions. This is likely due to Leonard Ellerbe, who has played a significant role in Davis's career, acting as his personal promoter to Davis. Ellerbe seems almost indispensable given the progress he has helped facilitate. However, the news of Ellerbe's departure came as a surprise, as he had previously denied reports of leaving. This has fueled speculation that he was in fact fired earlier in the week. Ellerbe firmly dismissed the rumors, telling boxing journalist Sean Zlee, "I don't listen to any of that stuff, I do what I have to do. There's no truth to any of that." When asked if they were going to split, Ellerbe confidently responded no. After fans uncovered the contradiction in his statement, they quickly took to the comments section to express their thoughts. One fan joked he probably got fired because he's been Tank's hype man, lol. Another tweeted, "I knew he was lying the way he said no so confidently, I knew he was lying." A third fan quipped he should work for Devon Davis since he wants to disrespect Floyd. The writing had been on the wall for some time, but Ellerbe showed up at the final press conference, appearing as a promoter who knew his craft personally. "Going to do everything I can to kill that narrative. That man ain't scared of nobody. He's in for everybody. He's in for of everybody in his era." Everybody at the time PBC was working to give Gervonta Davis and David Benav separate headlining dates. However, they ultimately decided to them, creating a dynamic knockout duo. It's a tremendous card from top to bottom. I'm pumped for this. Ellerbe said, "Y'all want to see the biggest names, and here we are. It's a win-win for the fans. David Benovitz is a main event fighter, and everyone knows it's a tremendous opportunity for him to fight and showcase his skills on the same night as the face of boxing, Devon Davis. Everyone will be watching." Ellerbe added, "David is one of the sport's top and most exciting guys. Dave is a monster. Canelo ain't scared of him. Yeah, it's just business at the end of the day." Well, yeah, because there's people who are beginning to believe that Leonard Ellerbe has been bullish on David Benovitz, but even more so on Dant Davis. When you look at the younger generation, there's one name that rings everywhere: Tank Davis. Ellerbe said he's The most exciting and dominant fighter in the entire world. When he steps into the ring, he wants to make sure he gets their ass out of there. He doesn't want unanimous decisions. He gives fans exactly what they want to see, a knockout edge of your seat performances, you know.